This is section 6.2 on using the Simplex method for what's called linear programming. When you log in to our class in Moodle, down in chapter 6, section 6.2, there is a link called Online Simplex Calculator. When you choose the Online Simplex Calculator, it will carry you to a website that looks like this, Simplex Method Tool. Now there are some instructions here that you might want to read through, although I'm about to go through the method with you. But it's a lot easier for this if you will use variables such as x, y, and z. In your textbook, they like to use variables such as x sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 3. We will convert those to x, y's, and z's. Let's take a look at a problem from the section 6.2 homework. So now you see on the right side of my screen problem number 3 from the section 6.2 homework, and on the left side of my screen is the app, the Online Simplex Method Tool. Now, as I said, what we're going to do is simply take our problem and rewrite this so that our maximizing function has x instead of x1, y instead of x2, and z instead of x3, which means the constraints will be x plus y minus z and 2x, 4y, 3z. Now, if you've watched the lesson videos, you know that the final thing in the list of constraints is simply saying that the variables have to all be positive. You notice in the instructions for the app that we're using, it says the same thing. But you do not do anything with that constraint. So this is the information that we need to use in the Simplex Method Tool. Now here is how you do that. So in the Simplex Method Tool, I'm going to click in the box and I'm going to write maximize. Then I'm going to put my optimization function, which is p equals 6x plus 2y minus z. Spacing is immaterial, so if you want to put spacing in there, that's fine. Then we're going to say subject to and enter the constraints. So the first one is x plus y minus z. Now to get less than or equal to, you simply type the less than key on your keyboard. That's right up above the space bar to the right, shifted, comma, and then follow that with the equal sign. That's on the top row of keys next to the backspace. Then you put a comma and then the other constraint. And that's all there is to it. We're now going to tell it to solve. So I will move down below the entry box and pick the button that says solve. I'll highlight that here for you. Now, if you would like to see them with some examples, you can do that. Or if you just need to start over, you can do that. However, I'm going to choose the solve. Now, were we doing this on our calculator using the Simplex program that I have available, you would be doing each of these matrices yourself. But times are as they are, so we're letting the computer do this for us. Bottom line, however, is we have the answers. So there's the value of P, there's the value of X, Y, and Z. We'll be entering those into our answer box. So I'll show you again how to finish this out. So I come over here to my problem. In the box beside the P, I type 49. Beside the X1, remember that was the X, I use 8.4. The X2, which was the Y, which is 0. And Z is 1.4. Now I hope that helps you get through the simplex method. Section 6.3 will be very similar.